Medellin authorities to meet embassies and dating apps after 5 foreigners pass. Let's jump into it. Follow along. Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC-born Rob Erasing Borders. I'm DC Rob. Let's jump into this story. Cluster of cases in 7 days follows spat of DNR of tourists, some of which had ending up passing. Authorities in Medellin will meet representatives of embassies and popular dating apps this week after 5 foreigners were found passed in Colombia's second city in the past 7 days. Police say none of these losses were violent, though one of the cases appears to involve a man who was found deceased in a hotel room hours after entering, accompanied by 2 women. There have been some losses from natural causes, from heart problems, others from self-inflicted harm, and others from overdoing substances. Medellin's mayor, Federico Gutiérrez, told reporters on Monday afternoon, and in other cases, we see tourists going on dating apps, getting tricked, and then ending up being and erased. This issue is very delicate, and I have already spoken to the U.S. ambassador. Over the past 30 years, Medellin has transformed from one of the world's most dangerous cities to a global destination for tourists and remote workers. In 2022, more than 1.4 million people visited the city, popular for its fair weather and warm hospitality, up to 200,000 in 2015. Please pay attention to the following statements, and I'll discuss on the other side. This I just want to draw attention to. Tinder has become a popular tool for criminal groups to target the growing number of wide-eyed visitors, say crime experts. Local groups employ young, attractive women to lure foreigners on dates through mobile dating apps before DNRing them. Now, get this. I just needed to draw attention to this one paragraph. Hopefully you heard that. I want to talk to you on the other side because I have another story that I was going to do, but I decided not to, but I want to at least verbally tell the story. Many of these cases go unreported as victims are too embarrassed to notify the police, but a series of losses in recent months have brought the issue into the spotlight. Those losses often occur from overdoing substances such as scopolamine or devil's breath, an intoxicating plant in the Andes which can be used to incapacitate people before stealing their possessions and cleaning out their bank account. Embassies, including the U.S. and UK, issued warnings to foreign visitors last month after a number of losses related to online dating spiked. The U.S. Embassy in Bogotá recorded 8 suspicious losses of U.S. citizens in November and December 2023, while the number of deaths committed against foreign visitors increased 200% in the third quarter of 2023 compared to the previous year. Numerous U.S. citizens in Colombia have been DNR'd and even erased by their Colombian dates, the embassy said. Tinder also warned users in Colombia on late January to swipe cautiously given the spat of fatalities. Please remember to vet your matches, meet in public places, and share plans with people you trust. If something feels off, you can end the date, users were advised. 2 British citizens passed in Medellin from non-natural causes in 2023, according to the mayor's office. Police in Medellin say they were investigating the 5 most recent losses. In one of the cases, a 73-year-old U.S. citizen, Terne Patricia Gale, is believed to have passed after attending a yagi or ayahuasca ceremony. The U.S. citizen, Anthony Lopez, 29, was found erased hours after entering his hotel room with 2 women, and Manley Mark Conlon, 37, also a U.S. citizen, fell from the 17th floor of a building in the upscale El Poblado neighborhood. The losses may be due to an overuse or from taking a psychoactive substance, says Yuri Mileno Amado, director of the Medellin Attorney General's office. Local authorities have attributed the spike in the suspicious losses of foreigners to Medellin's booming tourism industry. We are going to be the first to recognize it. We don't want to cover it up or make up what's going on, Manuel Villa, Secretary of Security in Medellin, told reporters this Sunday. Criminal networks are exploiting the lack of control authorities have over the city to offer a whole package of services for the wrong kind of tourist, Carlos Calle, head of the Tourism Observatory of Medellin, said to the local newspaper El Tiempo. Local government will discuss the dating apps this week, how tourists can be better protected while dating online. Some victims of scopolamines say they are unjustly stigmatized as S tourists and blame when ARD. A Facebook group for victims in Colombia intoxicated with the hallucinogen now has almost 5,000 members, with little faith that the authorities will catch their perpetrators. Members frequently employ private investigators or work together to try to track down the young women who DNR'd them. So this is the other story that I wanted to touch on. It had to do with the groups, okay? The groups, the organized groups, if you get where I'm coming from, that are running parquilleras in other parts of the city. There's a story. I will leave the link in this video. I had this video all set up to do the other day. I took time to go through and sanitize it as I have done this one, and not to mention certain words. But rest assured, they name names. Now, I know my lane, so I don't get involved in that type of thing. But you need to be aware, and I've been saying it for years. It's organized. It's organized. You think the guy who's on the street, the huckster, you know, like in a carnival, come on over here, come on over here. We got this, we got that. Some of you guys had a couple of drinks and you bite. And that's when the problem begins. You have been targeted. I want to draw attention again because people tell me, I get emails every day. I'm thinking about moving there and I don't get involved in this and this and that. Or a female that say, I want to go. I'm going with my husband, my partner, and we want to go down and enjoy it. Obviously, we're not getting involved in the nefarious things. And I tell people all the time, and this is going from my experience from doing this from 5 years, from talking to all you guys, from all the interviews that I do, and just watching the numbers. It's easy to understand. It's single men who are the targets, and the women there are the lure, okay? And I'm going to tell you this. I don't think the women expect to have S with you, okay? Their whole goal from the get is to get you, okay? They are the lure. They're the lure, the bait. They don't expect to get eaten. They just expect to get you, okay? That's my personal thought. Why would they do S with you if they're just going to R you? Does that make sense? Again, so single women really don't. How many of these stories have you heard with single women? It's easy to get it. The women aren't having the issues. The couples aren't having the issues. The family visitors aren't having the issues. The people taking tours aren't having the issues. The people enjoying the culture aren't having the issues. It's single men who are the target, and you bit on one of the lures. So be careful. I mean, this is just from me watching the numbers. It's pretty easy to understand. So, and again, somebody told me in the messages, you can't tell anybody what to do and what not to do. They're adults. They're going to do it anyway. And I'm like, I don't tell anybody to do anything. I'm suggesting if you're going solely for the woman that you don't go because you're a mark. You're going to do what you want anyway, like I told that viewer. You're going to do what you want anyway, no matter what me or anybody else says or anybody that knows, the police chief, the mayor, whatever. Guys are still going to go. I've been telling you this for years. There'll be war in the streets and guys will still go. It's as simple as that. Some guys, I don't know, they have issues here with the females and they just don't want to deal with it here. And they go there and it's just easy just to pay for it and come right back. Personally, I mean, you know where I'm coming from on this. And you know my thoughts on that too. There's still some good women here. I hope to have an interview this week with a couple that this gentleman found his perfect woman. And I think she's a perfect woman for him and vice versa. And she said that. He's my man. She said, I'm submissive. He's the man. I enjoyed that conversation with him too. So hopefully I can bring that to you soon. But rest assured, the targets are the single men who are going there for women. You are targeted once you land. Don't trust anyone, guys. Again, you're up to date with the latest news out of Medellin, Colombia. Oh, thanks for the share. This share was shared to me by Nate. So much thanks, Nate. I didn't see this one. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe.
Very much. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
Okay, hold on, guys. Right quick. If you need to have things shipped to Colombia, shipped to someone else, or shipped to yourself to Colombia from the United States, make sure you reach out to CaribbeanShipper.com. CaribbeanShipper.com. The contact information is coming next. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know that you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. Okay, guys, another day, another trip. I'm getting ready to hit the road, and guess what? One product I'm taking with me. That's right. It's the Epica Travel Adapter. It's going with me wherever I go. You need to do the same.
Thanks for hitting like. You did the right thing by hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. DC Born Rob.
If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Maury. Contact information in the description below.